Well guys, I've just woken. There's a phone booth right there, which is kind of cool. Sunrise is happening out there. I have the view of the valley behind me, but it's in a lot of shadow at the moment. And so I'm gonna go around to the arch that I ran over yesterday. Oh my god, what a day! Wow, buzzing. Yep, so let's head around the corner to that. Relevant message for us all. Keep it together. So we can see before us the valley. So beautiful. The blue in the horizon, the haze. It's amazing. The sun's starting to peep through. It's a bit cloudy today, so. This is where I've just been meditating, but just to give you a scale of things. There are some people that have just climbed to the top of this over here. Scale is phenomenal. And I can hear every single word they're saying as well. They just did it. Woohoo! From the top of the mountain. Beautiful. Really is pretty. Not gonna lie. Did you hear them cry out? I've never had a fear of heights. Don't really know why. But yeah, this slope here is, it looks horizontal, but it's not. That would be vertical, and then this is on like maybe a 30 degree slope. And then it's a sheer drop like that. So I'm hanging back a wee bit, but it's so picturesque. Can't help but just enjoy being here. It's nice, lots of the tourists have left from the arch. I think because it's cloudy, they're kind of like underwhelmed, so they're not really hanging about, but it means that it's just pure silence down here. Apart from them up there. Might be a quieter one for me today. Been adventuring around like a adventure squirrel. Of which, do you know that there's like these little mountain squirrels that while I was meditating here, this little tiny, it would have been like that big squirrel came up, he came running along the edge, then like sat on that rock there, which is literally on the edge. While I was sitting on this rock meditating, he was just staring at me. He was so cute. And he had like a racing stripe down the back of him, which I thought was so cool. Yep. And I think it's the same kind of squirrel. I thought it was a mouse, but maybe it's a squirrel mouse, which wouldn't surprise me. I was also called Mouse when I was a kid, because I used to go into the parents had a hotel, and I used to go into the fridge catering, like the massive fridge all the time, and eat all the chef's food. So she called me Mouse. Anyway, yeah, it felt like a mix of the two. And when I was on the rock the other night dancing under the Venus and the new moon, and I had my rice crackers, there was a little mouse that came out and tried to get into the rice crackers. So maybe it's a squirrel mouse. Making friends all over, guys. You're actually super sharp. You can hear the flick. Hey buddy, keep living on the edge. Everything's so brutal and coarse out here. I mean, I know it's harsh environments, but it's just so different to what I know. what a beautiful spot to have a morning meditation and do some deliberate creation in my writing book. I'm really excited for what's going to be coming my way. Life is great, it really is, and removing that pressure has made such a difference, and understanding my emotional guidance system, like and for everyone, when you feel weight within self, it's because you're not listening to your inner being. You are trying to accommodate to someone else, or you're living a belief that you don't inherently believe, and unless you speak up about that, you aren't going to be able to vibrate at the resonance that requires the manifestation. And unless you deal with those that pain or that weight within, you can say all the things you want. I manifest this or that, but because inside your emotion feels different, then you're only pushing it away more and more. And especially when you're like, oh, haven't I got it yet? That's an obvious one. For some, it just pushes away. So your desire and your manifestation is on a vibration up here, and as soon as you start being like, oh, why haven't I, it's because your vibration is down here at a lower point. So life should be about focusing on the joy and what feels good for you, and putting your intentions out there, like deliberate creation as to what you actually want, and then focusing on what brings you joy. You've put into your vortex what you want, and it's just when you focus on that joy thereafter, then you bring your vibration to that higher realm, and then all of a sudden the universe will give you what you want. Literally just like that. I know the difference it has made for me, so I hope that it can make the difference for you. Oh, I'm rambling now. I get excited about these things, but how can I not as well? Look at the non-existent tread. Those used to have mouths on them. It's completely worn through. Not the smartest climbing attire. Let me just reverse into that. Literally only went round the bend. Can't help but be overwhelmed and overjoyed with pure serenity. Oh, I do like that word. Fuck, look at this. Wow. Oh, there is no scale for this. You wouldn't even be able to see me down there. There are roads down there that you can't even see. On the edge, fuck, that is just, it's very beautiful, guys, and I'm very excited to be here, and I'm also excited to share it with you guys. So I hope you're enjoying the journey so far, and I look forward to the next adventure. Where do you think I'm going to next? Pop it in the comments below. Oh, we're getting good at this. Oh god. So I learned recently that the white here is the reason that it's called white rim. Looking at it this morning and thinking, wonder what elements in the soil there that makes it so distinctively different. But everywhere has distinctively different colours and tones, and that's what makes it so beautiful as well. Aerial shot would be sick of this area. I've always liked how they do those sort of pictures. I think it'd be neat. Well, I look forward to getting up in the air. Who wants to come flying with me? Right. Shall make it to the grand view. Ooh, intriguing. I wonder if they're deer droplets. Oh my god, so I didn't even tell you guys. On one of the evenings the gravel road evening, when I went back into Archers Park and found the gravel road, but before I went to the gravel road, I did a loop up to the Devil's Garden area, wondering if it was a lookout, but it wasn't. You had to walk, so I was like, fuck it. Did a loop. As I was doing a loop, a deer popped out, a wild deer popped out in front of the van. I just sat in the van and I was like, oh my god, this is incredible. And he just stood there, looked at me for ages, straight in the eyes. It wasn't far at all. He would have been 5 meters if that. And then 2 more came out of the bushes. Oh my god, it was incredibly beautiful. And I'm so glad that I kept it for me, because a part of me was like, oh my god, I should get the camera, and then I realised it was in the back, and I was like, oh no, I don't know, I'll lose a moment. And I was like, nope, this moment's for me. But you can sense my enjoyment. It was amazing. Quite the special moment. And then I seen the squirrel mouse this morning. Oh, he was cute. Wow, look at this. Needs wider length. Pretty. Do you see a face? I do. Wings. Anyway. Van. Oh, they're hooves. They're quite fresh. Wonder where he's off to. Should we go on an adventure? No. Stay on track, squirrel now. Arrived at Grandview Point. Elevation 880. Wow. Looks pretty grand to me. Tell how big they are. Wouldn't even see a car on the road if yep, no, there is one. You can see there. You would not be able to see it down here. Oh, another heavy does. So this is amazing, and this is also going to be the first time that I've actually got to a spot, just taken a photo or video, and I'm going to head off because at my 6,080 elevation I was able to get internet, and I've just learned that I can't extend the van, so I need to leave Moab so that I can try and fit in everything else, which means I have to give it at a short viewing today. But I'm definitely coming back to Utah because shit, doing it in summer, I think, with the activities, yeah, that's gonna be gnarly, guys. Are you ready? Okay, so I didn't leave. I decided to stop and do some brief work. Just opened my eyes and literally he just came. Opened my eyes there, literally as he just came. Had to switch it on instantly. Yeah, always just stopping. No gadgets, no nothing, no noise, just... Okay, time to go. Feeling very blessed and present. So part of me wants to get a rolling shot of the van pulling out of the desert right now, but I might just have to do one of them later. Got me a crystal the other day. Yay! As beautiful as it still is with cloud, there's something about sunlight that just makes everything so much more beautiful. Not only in scenery, but I feel it as well. Funny, not funny. So I've just gotten into Moab. Went down a back street because I passed a coffee shop that I was like, oh, that looks good. Look at this. Might just have to get the old camera out. But this one, beautiful. Hasn't been touched in a while. Oh, crunchy autumn leaves. Yay.
Here.
Yeah.
And Gene went on a hunt to go find his old pickup, and he found it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was one of the first tour guys in town.
Wow.
And Gene restored it, so it runs.
That's so cool. What a story.
He just finished it up. He just finally got it running maybe less than a month ago.
Good on him. I just parked up around the corner from the really beautiful tree and quickly got changed out of my me warmth and found a coffee shop, which I think will do pretty good coffee. It's quite the official sign, so we'll see. Hipster coffee or not. Time to treat yourself. Hey! Oh, I like that. I think these guys do really good donuts because it seems to be what everyone's here for. Right. Do you recommend a donut?
The salted caramel cronut is our most popular. It's very good.
And you've got quite a few stacked up there for today's order, right?
Yeah.
I was looking at this one.
That one is
that fresh today?
It is, yes. And it's made with an actual gingerbread cake dough.
Okay, done. So I've decided to go for a bit of a sugar hit because I'm feeling a bit tired today. So, really good. The coffee's really good. It's my realization that this is my first donut coffee scenario since living in the States. It's only taken me 3 years. But I can see why Simpsons policemen like it because it's a really good combo. Oh my god, bloody yes! Stop! Here. Off we go. Quickly pulling over because look at the smoke, but it's also behind a wind farm. It's like quite the cool shot, so I might jump on the roof and get the Canyonlands out for that. Back into park. Which I think would have a lot to do with the smoke we passed before. So embarking on this new journey, it's pretty obvious that I quite enjoy it, and to sustain this lifestyle, it'd be wonderful if you guys would be more than happy to jump on over to my website and have a look at these presets that I seem to be selling. So a couple on there to download for free, and if you are enjoying them, hit the buy now and support me along my journey. If not, hit the subscribe button and be sure to come for the next episode. See you on the next one, guys.